everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a spring summer haul, probably a little bit more spring. These are pieces that I've collected over the last couple months. There are many different brands in this haul, so I'm super excited to show you. I've been trying to be more careful with my hauls in terms of like not ordering so many things that I have to return them just because of what's going on right now. I don't want to create extra work for people, and also just reading articles about things ending up in landfills. I'm trying to be more conscious about that. And then of course, as usual, I'm choosing pieces that I hope can live in your closet for a long time. So quality pieces and not super trendy pieces. My style tends to be a little bit more classic. I do bring in some trends sometimes, but trends that I tend to gravitate towards are trends that like either come back over and over again or are really easily incorporated into a effortless wardrobe. So let me get started and show you the pieces. The shorts, these are from Roots. They're like longer sweat shorts. They have a couple different styles, but as I age, I'm like gravitating towards longer shorts, and especially this summer, you'll probably be seeing a lot more longer 90s style Bermuda shorts, whether it be denim or actual Bermuda shorts. That's just the style that's going on right now, and I'm all for it because I feel more comfortable when I'm more covered, and then obviously I still want to wear shorts in the summer. So these ones are just their typical sweatpant material. So I rolled these ones up just a little bit. I like them when they're unrolled too, but I just thought that I'd give you the option to show you it's short and long. They do have pockets, which is great. They're like decent pockets to fit probably like a wallet and some cards, maybe not a phone. And then it does have drawstrings. So I find that sometimes it's hard to tell online if their pants have drawstrings, but these ones do. I just tuck them in. They have an elastic waist anyways, so I don't really need them unless like I really just like want them to be like super tight, but probably not because these are like relaxed shorts, and I think they're gonna be great for summer. So I got a matching hoodie to go with the shorts just because I love an oversized kind of like masculine look. This is a size medium men's, and I think it fits perfectly for how I want it to look. It has like the black velvet or like whatever material is this logo versus the white one. I just think it looks a little cooler with this hidden versus like a big Roots logo like you already have it here. So I also picked up this Roots crew neck. This one is a size large. You can see it's significantly larger than the other one. I think I like this one so much because it's like really vintagey feeling. It's got like the vintage Roots logo on it, and it's a green on the gray. I think there's like something very collegiate almost about this. I rolled the sleeves up twice because I think the sleeves are a little bit too long to wear unrolled. So this is what the sweater looks like with leggings. By sizing 2 sizes up in men's, I get the sweater shape that I love, which is like it's long enough to cover my butt and my crotch area, and it also comes out enough that like it's not hugging my body like that. I like it when it just like hangs and it's comfortable, almost like a little dress. And for those of you who like shorter sweaters and maybe not something as long, I think the shape and logo is still great. Like the crew neck sits really well. So if you wanted, you could probably just like cut it right under where it says Canada and have the crop sweater like this. If you want even smaller, then I'd go obviously to a medium. But I think even just tucking it in like this, you get the feel of both, and you don't have to give up the length when you want to wear it longer. So now I'm going to show you the anklets I have on there from Jenny Bird. They just recently released it. This one is their silver chain one. So the anklet comes with a chain like this. It comes with different lengths. So depending on how big your ankle is, you can choose your preference. And I might actually like clip the ends of these ones off because I really just use like the first hole here. So this one I think is really cool because it has a really cool hinge that blends into the anklet, and the shape of it actually fits the size of your ankle. If it was like a perfect shape circle, then it actually would stick out too much. So it's really easy to put on. You just literally go like that, hangs out like that, which is super comfortable. At first I wasn't sure if I'd like a hard anklet like that, but it's actually my favorite one. It's the most comfortable. And then of course there's a gold version of the silver one I just showed you. Also, I've been living in these TKEES sandals. They work as like slippers at home right now, but they're gonna look super cute as actual sandals when I'm out and about more. These ones are super comfortable because each one of these little straps are actually like apart, so they mold to your foot. And the fact that it's like a wider band of them. It's super comfortable on your foot, and they have a little bit of padding like on the actual sole. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about some pieces that I got from Zara. I did a couple orders over the last couple months, and I still have some coming, so I'll add that to my next haul. But this one is a knitted oversized vest. I got it in a size medium. As you know, usually when I want something oversized, especially knitted, I go at least one size up. This one is no exception. I really like how big the shoulder is, but because it is a knitted vest, it like drapes really casually, and it gives you that mix between a casual vibe and a tailored vibe, which I love. I love how it looks with jeans. I think it's gonna look really cute with bike shorts because it actually buttons up too. So it can actually act as like a little dress almost, but it is a little bit like on the shorter side that I would feel more comfortable with, maybe even like a little biker short sticking out from underneath it for that like hint of masculinity under like a little dress basically. Or even when you are wearing like a slip dress and you just want something over it, because sometimes I feel like too naked when it's just like a little dress. So this is the vest up close. So the pockets you see here are actually not real. It's just like one fabric piece inside, and then underneath it drops down like that. It's not like a circle armhole, it's just like a straight slit basically. And this is the fabric up close. It is like a true knitted vest. All right, and then we can talk about this tank top, which I have been wearing from the beginning. It is called their halter tank, I believe, but it isn't a halter tank top because it doesn't tie in the back. The back is actually the same as the front. It comes up like that into like one little strap that joins the front and back together. So it is quite tapered, which I like, especially for the summer. It does come down quite a bit, so you might have to wear a strapless bra or like no bra, depending on how comfortable you are. And the tank itself is quite short, so it's super easy to tuck into pants, but it's not actually like a crop top. And then it's actually a ribbed texture up close. It's not a thick rib though, so super easy to layer under things for the summer. And then there is this vest, of course. This was my first foray back into vests. I think I got it a month ago, but they still have it, I just checked. It is basically an oversized tuxedo double-breasted vest. I got it in the small to medium size, which I think is the only size left right now. The large, extra large is sold out, but I normally wear a size small, and even though I went up with the medium for this vest, this one is actually even bigger. So I'd say like, unless you're a true large or an extra large, I think the small medium will work. Like even if you are a size medium, the small medium I think will fit the way you want it to. It's quite a heavy vest, and by heavy I mean hefty. Like I don't mean that like it's weighing me down, and just like it's much more structured than the knit one. So this actually might be a really cute little dress to wear. Again, obviously I'd wear like a slip underneath it or shorts underneath it, but in the summer it would be really cute with like little kitten heels. Maybe not for a wedding because it's too close to white. This is like an off, it's not even an off-white because it's not yellow, it's more like a gray eggshell white. This is the material up close. It is like a satiny finish as well, so it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Peaked lapels are my favorite for anything tailored. I learned about that when Travis was trying on his tuxedo for the wedding. But yeah, overall this is definitely one of my favorite Zara purchases in a long time. So this is another one of my favorite buys in a long time as well. I've been trying really hard not to buy new like knitwear sweaters, just because when I was like cleaning up my winter clothes, I realized how many I have. But I couldn't resist this one because it's literally like fuzzy like a teddy bear, and it's a perfect weight right now for like working at home, but like spring summer weather too, because it's a perfect layering piece. I'm wearing a size medium and it fits like that. I kind of almost want a large now, because if I want to wear it like over spandex and shorts, it's just like a tiny bit too short. Again, I have washed this. So I washed the knit vest, the tank, and the sweater because the box literally came like half destroyed and there was like dirt everywhere, so I immediately washed it. I just knew I wasn't going to return any of these things because I was really happy with the quality. So when I come up close, you can really understand what I mean by like teddy bear fuzziness. It just basically feels like you're wearing a cloud. It looks great with jeans and will look great when you wear it out, but I think it is a perfect like work from home piece right now as well. If you watch my weekly vlogs, you're probably going to see a lot of this one. This is a kind of piece that I think I will have for a long time from Zara, and that's what I'm trying to do. If I do buy fast fashion, then I try to buy pieces that I think will last in my closet forever, because there are times where like you can't find that piece whether it be vintage or you have to spend like so much more money to buy it luxury or from like a good sustainable brand. That's where my exceptions lie. The only other sweater that I've seen close to this was about $700, and I wasn't about to drop $700 on a sweater like this, so that's why I grabbed it from Zara. Then there is this sweatshirt. They call it a sweatshirt on the site, but I'm pretty convinced it's just more of like a long sleeve because of how thin it is. I'm not sure if I talked about this in a previous haul, but I checked online again and it's still available in a size medium large, I believe, and I'm wearing a size medium. I just love this one so much because I'm really loving the quality of the cotton. It just is one of those pieces that will age nicer because the more it potentially fades, the more vintagey it will feel. And the shape even looks great not tucked in. Of course, you'll see me most of the time having it tucked into a pant, but the shape is just like a classic boxy shape. So I really like how these stripes aren't like completely black. It's almost like a washed black, so it looks really nice and effortlessly cool. I just wanted to show you the material up close. It's not your classic sweatshirt. It's not like your root sweatshirts that I just showed you. This is very much more like a thick long sleeve cotton material. It's not warm enough for the winter, I'd say, but maybe if you layered like a turtleneck underneath, or just wear this as your sweatshirt in the summer because sometimes in the morning it's cold. I think this is a great spring summer piece. I bought it in the winter, but I didn't wear it as much as I wanted to because of how thin it was. So I think that this will definitely move into my spring summer wardrobe a lot easier. And of course there is this t-shirt. You would have seen it if you watched, I think, the Able to E video or the jewelry video. I got a lot of questions on this one. Unfortunately, right now this particular one from Friends of Jenny is sold out. They did say that they were going to restock, so I'm going to leave the link for it down below, but I'm also going to link another one from the Frankie shop. So depending on where you live, if you're in the States, the Frankie shop will be better for you, but if you're Canadian like me, you'll get hit with duties. That's why I was so happy that Friends of Jenny got these muscle tees that have the padded shoulders, because you don't have to pay taxes and duties, or as much taxes and no duties if you are in Canada. Thank you, Friends of Jenny. This one is called their Miko tee. So it's crew neck, like normal cotton t-shirt material, but the shoulder is padded. So you can see there's a little bit of shoulder padding here. If I flip it open just to show you how it's sewn, it's sewn in here. It's literally got its own little shoulder pad, like some suit jackets would have. So for me, the shirt is a little bit over my shoulders. Normally I'm the size small, and I think this would fit more like a medium if you want it to hit right where your shoulders end. It just depends on how you want to wear it. I'm totally cool with it being over my shoulder. I think it makes a statement that way. I would say if you're tinier than me, this might come down like a dress almost and might be cool over spandex or like biker shorts or things like that. But for me, I am definitely wearing it as like a tucked in shirt just because it hugs this area too much. So the shirt's been popular for a little bit now, like for I think at least a year or so, but you're gonna see it a lot more this summer. I've seen it on H&M, I think, and some other like fast fashion brand sites. Not to sell yet though, but I've seen them style it into their other looks. So I'm not sure if they're going to release it or they're just using it to style. But you're definitely going to see this kind of shirt a lot this summer. So I'm definitely going to leave you the 2 links down below because I'm a fan. So while I'm on the topic of like spring summer trends, can't not talk about like the cute little bags that you've probably seen a lot of places. This one's actually made by one of my favorite Canadian handbag designers, Sonya Lee, and it comes with different types of straps. So first of all, the size I think is pretty perfect. I'm gonna go grab my phone. So the size of this one's like perfect. I made sure that even my large phone, my iPhone 11 Pro Max would fit in this, because with a lot of the small bags, my phone doesn't fit in it, but it does, and it has more room for like a wallet, sunglasses, things like that. It has a silver zipper, and I chose the, I think it's called the pebbled leather. She has a really cute like croc one that has a little bit more of a sheen to it. This is her like really beautiful creamy acetate chain. So you can see how beautiful it would look with like all the white and cream outfits that I tend to wear, but also looks really great with a white shirt and jeans too. And then when you want to switch the strap, you just have to go like, there's a little hook here, you take it off, and you take the other one off. So it's just like that. Probably just have it as like a little pouch or put it into another purse so you can still make use out of this bag. Or you can get another chain. She has this color, the cream color, and a metal like silver one. So depending on like what your vibe is. So this is like the beautiful emeraldy green one that she has. And this one I feel like is a little bit more of a statement, but it's this gorgeous green, which I think is really on trend as well. I feel very like Sex in the City, like Harry, with like a little baguette bag almost, but this one is a lot cooler, I think, in my mind. And now we're on to one of the comfiest rompers or jumpsuits that I've ever had. This is my first Smash and Tess romper. I have seen the brand for a while, but I actually never like bit the bullet and got one. They kind of gifted this one to me, and it's honestly the stretchiest, comfiest thing. It's super lightweight, but without being see-through, which I find hard to do when it comes to this kind of material. It has pockets, and it still like is pretty flattering. Sometimes when you get pockets, especially side pockets on a jumpsuit or romper like this, it can make it look really weird and like wrinkly over here, but this one doesn't. I also love the fact that it's like a V-neck, so I can wear my necklaces, and it's not like too low, but super comfortable. And it has like a little bit of a sleeve. Most common question that I get when I talk about jumpsuits, it's like, oh my god, like how is it so hard to go to the bathroom? Not really. You just literally peel it off from the top, pull it down like a pair of pants, go to the bathroom. So I don't really think that jumpsuits are a problem for the bathroom. Sometimes you get really fancy ones that take a long time to take off, but this is literally just like one long onesie that you put on like that, then you take it off like that. And I'm wearing a size extra small in this one. So I'd say size down for Smash and Test if you've never tried it before. I'm rarely an extra small anymore, and especially in a jumpsuit, I was kind of worried, but I looked at their measurements, and because I think they have an extra small and an extra small, and their sizing is a little bit more inclusive, their sizing is bigger than normal. So I would say size down for these ones. Also, I want to show you, I changed my shoes to these ones. They're also TKEES, but these ones are from their Nude collection. This is one of their new shades called Pout. I think it actually like looks, please excuse my like unmanicured toes, but I think this one is actually quite close to my skin tone, and then especially when I get darker, I think that it would almost be invisible on my foot. So I did want to show you the Jessica Jewellery pieces again, so the paperclip chains, now that I've been playing around with them a little bit more, layering them with the pieces I have. So this one is their regular paperclip chain, and I got it in the 18-inch length, and then this one is their mini chain in the 16-inch length. I added my Zoe Chico medallion pendant on it just to add a little something different to it, and obviously it sits different now that it has a medallion on it. It's still a bit longer, but I think it looks really cute with like 2 chains and then 2 pendants like that. And I believe she's coming out with like a medium-sized paperclip chain, so it's just like probably in between there somewhere. Last but not least, I want to talk about this amazing sweatsuit. The brand is called Leze. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but sorry if I'm not. This is a eco-friendly brand that actually made this whole sweatsuit out of recycled fishnets. So it comes in 2 separate pieces, but it works together as a set. The top and bottom, I'm wearing a size small. I really like how high-waisted these pants are. The band is super thick, so it's like a comfortable, like it feels like it's holding me in, and then the top actually has a matching band. I've just folded it under so that it almost looks like a crop top. I mean, you can wear it like this if you want, but I kind of like it that way better. Also, I love how it has like this open, almost like a polo collar on it, because you can see obviously my necklaces without being like a deep V, because sometimes, especially in the morning, like I feel cold, and like whenever I'm cold, I need to have like this area covered. So the fact it has like a little peekaboo almost, but it's like still covering, is great. And the pants are cropped. I'd say they're probably like an inseam of 26, 27. So especially now that I'm like really into anklets, I'm really excited to have more cropped sweats, because otherwise you won't be able to see my ankles. And that's a wrap. I hope that you enjoyed this haul. And if you have any questions, of course, leave them down below. I will be leaving the links to everything as well as my sizes in the description box. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you very soon.